Hi guys, how we all doing? Guys, in today's stream we're gonna be covering the Romania Map 1-to-1 new update. It's an update of the Ploiești, sorry, because Bogdan is gonna be extremely mad if I'll mispronounce that. Ploiești to Buzău. We're not gonna go all the way down to Buzău, but we're gonna cover some of the A7 highway. So we've got the belt of Ploiești, we've got the whole A7 to almost Buzău, then we're gonna go back on the A7 and go down to Bucharest. Let me just start the music on and we'll be ready to go. I think I've played one track on. Okay guys, so the drive we're gonna cover, we're gonna go somewhere out in here. That's around 62 kilometers, and then we're gonna cover the A70 all the way down to Bucharest. Danny, how you doing, my mate? Slightly adjust the adjust my camera. Danny, glad to hear that, mate. It's always good to come up with some new stuff. Yeah, I need to drop my camera because it just it should be good. Danny, send some pictures over, you know? Danny, I'm not sure which message to be exact. Is it on TikTok or Patreon? Patreon. Danny, can you just ping me again? Ping me a message again now, have a look. So I've probably missed it. I don't miss a lot of messages, but if you wrote to me and I did not respond, just ping me again now. Just for new people that have just joined the stream, we're covering the new preview of the update for Ploiești or Ploiești belt on the Romania Map 1-to-1. I'm not sure how much it's added, but at least like 15-20 kilometers, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Danny. I'm using the RealCam preset from Project Ultimate ReShade PNG and SnowyMoon V2 Light and C at the moment. You can send me a message on Patreon, some of the pictures, and we can have a look. But you're using the same thing as me. So I play in 4K, 125 scaling. Hospital. Antek, what resolution you running and what's your graphics card? The hertz don't really matter. think if you're running something like 1080p, the difference to what I run is I run everything in 4K. If you're running 1080p, you won't be able to get the same graphic settings. You look to use 2K or 4K. On 1080p you can get it to look good, however you need to use the smooth presets. If you use the smooth presets, should smooth out some of the options. Also, if you're on 1080p, do not use DLSS, use TAA or DLAA. Yeah, but then I can get on voice chat. The goat, hi there, my yeah, if you want to use SnowyMoon, you can use it as long as your subscription is live. Yeah, as Danny said, only use the smooth versions of it. But yeah, because Danny, you're running the same resolution as Antic then. Yeah, we have a problem, don't worry about that. If I miss anything, you can always just text me, so it's fine. I'm using DLSS with 125 scaling. I'm using latency as well. If you only use the settings by itself without the reshades, it's not going to use that great as I adjust all the settings for the reshades. I'm not sure if you've got the Project Ultimate ReShade, you also got all the settings available in the download pack. Gamer Geek Nerd, how you doing, mate? Yeah, man, PG3, but by Gloover, so I'm using Gloover sounds as well. I'm not using any sound packs with it. Yeah, but then I hope that you get it soon. And you guys are all fine. What's my mod for the C physics? It's the physics mod right use one backer. Well then you'll be fine. Well, I hope that you'll be fine. Danny, you know what? I've actually ordered myself a new shifter, a new handbrake, and a new setup to actually start drifting in the setup course as well. Because I've got a shifter, SKRS shifter for ATS and ETS, but I don't actually have a normal kind of a shifter. Okay, Bogdan, top 4 on Romania Map. So number 1, it will be number 1 will be A2 because of the length of it. Це dzięki wielkie pani, dzięki. Miłego wieczoru ci życzę też. Traffic is getting a bit heavy. Yes, Romania Map. We'll be past the new update, the update, and we're going to be going towards the A7 highway, all the way down to Buzău, and then we're going to be going back on the same highway, the A7. I'm just going to quickly show the map. So this is what we're going to be covering. This is like what you got in your demo map. We're going to be covering this part. We've still got 46 kilometers left, and then we're going to be going from here all the way down to Bucharest. King, how you doing, my mate? How's the evening going? Danny, I'm gonna tell you something now. Don't go on ChatGPT and check how you should name a reshade. Just be creative with it. Yeah? Choose a name that sticks with yourself. You know, choose the original name. Don't go to ChatGPT and ask how should I name a reshade for a set of course. Oh wow, that's a big bump. Danny, that's a great name. I would use that 100%. That looks quality, right? No, Thomas, it's the Vibrant RealCam. It looks a bit different to the normal one. And it's also the heavy lens. So there's much more distortion on it than on the light lens. And also this is on Skybox 7 at 8 o'clock in the morning. I normally run 1, 3, 4, 10 and 8 at times. The Skybox 7 gives you a bit of a different lighting to it, so it looks a little bit different. Danny, I'm working on 3 things at the moment. I know that crossed the line. balance my time in a way that everything receives a good amount of attention. The interior is working, mate, that's great. Music down by 1. I can up my mic a little bit. Okay, is that any better now? I had to change the settings on the OBS because I had issues with OBS for the last 3 days. Whenever I'm trying to go live, there's always some sort of an issue, so I think that I must have changed something. Well, thanks for letting me know, mate. Super Trump, it will not be a corrupt file, it depends. What's the issue that you've got? Yeah, Marilla Life, as I said, we got 4 versions of ReShade now. We got V1, V2, V3 and RealCam. There's another thing that will be added for RealCam that might be a RealCam V2. It will be completely different, but also I'm working on something that's going to complement Danny, I don't use the street lamp. I don't. And for your vegetation, what is it? Is it missing textures? Is it game crashes? Yeah, you need to use base 0 under your maps. If you don't use base 0, the vegetation will kick you out. Yes, more real life. I'm using the real and vibrant the sharp heavy lens. Well, I always use the sharp version. SnowyMoon Light and C. I'm using it with 4K and 125 scaling. And also I'm using DLSS quality as well, along with the other options. Can you see the map? 100%. We're covering the Ploiești to Buzău road at the moment. Then we're gonna, well, the A7 highway. Then we're gonna be going from Buzău to Bucharest. If you're looking at the map, this is what you get with the demo. This is the whole map at the moment, so there's quite a lot to discover. And it's done with real good details as well. If you actually look at the Google Maps images of the areas, it looks extremely well. Well, this highway, the A7 highway, it's not even on Google Maps yet. It's the newest addition in real life as well, and the guys managed to actually do a very good job with it. It's called the Moldovan Highway. of the highway sections, only the newest highway looks actually good. Then the other map, which you feel kind of a good vibe on it, is the RPM map. If you're talking about highways and the scale of the map, that would be the number one. And the traffic is slow. I'm not sure what the guy in the front is doing. I'm overtaken. Is there someone with a trailer in there? Oh, the traffic is locked to what? They're driving 70 kilometers an hour? It was just the first guy. Oh, that's. Oh, he's speeding up now. That's great. Yes, I am Bogdan. Bogdan, there's around, I don't know, kilometer and a half of the traffic going like 65 kilometers an hour. Spider-Man, hi Dynamic. Yes, I used lossless scaling back in the day. You could do a tutorial on it. It's a pretty easy setup. But you have to follow a few steps. I could actually look at doing a tutorial for it. Yes, Super Shump, you need to use base 0. That's the error that you get when base 0 is not enabled. So base 0 underneath your maps, so if you're not using any maps at the bottom of PNG. Enable at the bottom of PNG or at the bottom of your maps? What's better? What's better? Demo check. I would say Romania Map 1-to-1 demo would be better. It's just newer. Czech Real Map demo, it's I mean, Czech Real Map is a good map, but it's, a bit of an older map. The new segments look very good, the older ones not so much. But yeah, Super Sam, just put PNG on top of it. Put everything on top. If you're not using any maps, just make sure that you've got the load order as it comes from the bottom, so base 0, base 2, base vegetation, whatever, and then any kind of additions on top of it. That's better. But also, if you're looking for a paid version of the map, at the moment you're looking at having the whole A2, the A4, some of this available, this is all available, this is all available, the whole island of Braille is available, and very soon most of these other roads will be available to drive as well. But they're mostly finished, however some of the things the guys are still working on, so I don't know, you'll have around 1100 kilometers to drive on. I'm not sure if that's a correct amount, but it might be between 9,000 to 1,100 kilometers. What's the new update? The new update is the PlayStation area, the new belt of PlayStation, and for A3 actually being connected all the way down to PlayStation. I'm not sure. Well, the update is not available yet. The guys are still working on it, so. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be available soon. or something, so you're not using any maps on it, yeah? I'm gonna have a look on the well, the only reason why that would crash if it's because of the base here. If you're saying that you're not using any maps, then I'll have a look on the comment that you sent earlier on and check if there's anything that would crash with them. I know which crash is that. It's on part of the Baltic vegetation. Probably happen around Hamburg, Munich, and the Balkans as well. But we're not going to stop for that. To be honest, nicely made. Wait, is it the same on this side? Okay, well, we're going to be coming back. But it's not the same. But we're actually going to discover it as well. Yeah, I know in which parts it's gonna crash. Yeah, around Frankfurt, Munich, Hamburg. There's a couple of places in there. But it shouldn't crash with base 0. And actually finishing off our drive on the A7, and we're going to be going the other direction and then down to Bucharest. big ass because we're not gonna go any further. They've got some roadworks ahead. The road is closed, unfortunately. It'll be reopening sometime. Just gonna do a quick 180. And we're gonna be going all the way down to Bucharest, which is another, well, 80 kilometers. It's a mod by Gloover, so the whole truck is paid. Bogdan, I beg you, don't start with that, please. You with your names and all that. Yeah, last time you came up with around 120 names, yeah, so how do you rate that truck? Like used tires, not some brand new stuff. track ahead of me. Is that an eye tracker? Yeah, I'm using Toby eye tracker to look around the cabin. Looking forward, you can look at the dirt on the glass and everything. Just look around the whole cabin. Better than drift map. I'm glad to hear that. actually going to visit that wait station and the sleeping area. Riker, thanks so much for the sub, man. Appreciate it. That's some crazy detail on the way station too. how's the Olympics? Watch it today? How you doing, my friend? How's the evening? Legend rock the bot. Mate, I'm glad to hear that. You're always consistent with the delivery of the message, and I love that. There's something wrong with my mic. Have a quick look. Yeah, I've increased the volume of my microphone, but I think it's breaking up. I might need to get a new mic. I've got a headset with a mic. Yeah, work. Well, I hope that you're all safe at work, mate. Paddy B, how you doing, my mate? It's a little bit better. Well, I might actually need to get a new mic and something that works a little bit better. Also, Legend Rock Blood, I'll always remember that, mate. I'm just a Greek. How you doing, my mate? How's the evening going? Legend, thanks so much, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Mate, you threw me a curveball on Facebook the other day when you posted that comment. Oh my god. After that, I'm gonna piss myself. Impact, what time you finishing work? Six. Oh. Still got some time to go. Well, I hope that will pass quick. Yeah. 10:30 now. Well, what time did you start? You started at 10 p.m. and finishing at 6? Mate, Legend, you know what? That was a good one. That was a good one, 100%. Six to 6, yeah. I don't work night shifts, but like sometimes I work from 5 o'clock in the morning to like 6 in the afternoon. Legend, you know what, just because of that I'll probably always remember you, and I think you might miss 1 or 2 streams, but I think that you've popped up with the same message on every stream now. Is there less going on then, I guess? It depends on the profession, but most of the times night shifts will have less volume of work. Yeah, Legend, the horses, man. Oh, Pirpak, I'm not gonna comment on that, you know, but yeah, I guess you're right. Patrick Straczynski, how you doing, my mate? How's your evening going? You're back. You know what? Night shifts are way better than. If you can watch the straight light, that's great. But that's very good. It's, you know, that's always a better option, you know. Rupert, have you driven this road in real life? The A7. Driving license expired 50 years ago. Well, I guess they haven't driven it. Oxukan, thanks so much for the sub, mate. I appreciate it. I'll understand any kind of a reason, but yeah, you know, when we go on a voice chat or even like, you can mention it in a message to me, or you don't have to mention it. Adam, no, it's the Toby eye tracker. We could use OpenTrack with Tracker or something like this, but Toby eye tracker works directly with ETS2, so you can skip the OpenTrack. Oh wow. Well, in that case, then it might be better that you're not actually driving, you know, or that you don't want to drive. And it's a very conscious and very smart decision. You know? Yeah, it probably doesn't happen to a lot of people, but if it happens, it could be a bit dangerous. You know? ReShade look good. I'm using the Project Ultimate RealCam ReShade, mate, and it does look good, yeah. Ripak, you know what, my brother, he loves cars and he always gets like, he's just in love with cars, like new Mercedes, new BMWs, like everything, like he's always, you know, he always wants to drive something new. But the thing is, he can drive in a city and he hates to actually drive on the highway or drive anywhere. So he's like crazy with cars. If it comes to driving them, he could drive around the city, but then he's not actually enjoying driving on the highways or anything like that. Adam, why is my patron paid? Because it takes a lot of time to develop some of the mods and tools. However, if you not want to pay for the content, you can find free content online if you want. I mean, not Project Ultimate ReShade, but you can find free reshades online, or free weather mods. They will not be as specific and as tailored as some of the paid mods, but I've already mentioned paid mods on my last stream. It's, if something takes you 5 minutes to make or 10 minutes to make, you could release that for free, and there's nothing wrong with that. But most likely will not be that polished as something that will take you a couple of weeks to make. Or we're not talking about one version, we're talking about multiple versions. It will take a lot of your time. Then if it comes to support around people, you will spend a couple of hours a day on the support itself, because you're not just going to leave someone to struggle with any kind of an issue that they've got. So it takes a lot of your time to make sure that other people can run it well and enjoy it as well. So that would be one of the reasons. Just to Greek, if you got Project Ultimate ReShade, you've got everything in the download pack. You've got the same settings that I'm using, the same presets. I'm also going to be releasing a video, like Patreon specific video, when I'm going through the whole setup, because I've got tutorial videos on Patreon as well on how I set up my camera and everything like that. I've got 2 Patreon specific videos. I also got 2 tutorials on YouTube, but I'm going to drop a video when I'm just literally starting from scratch. I will still set it up in the same way I've got to set it up in there, but then you can just follow along the video and just see what I'm actually selecting, and not just have the settings in there, but you'll be able to actually see how I select it, because that might help some of the people. If I would presume that everyone will not struggle with the setup, then I might be 90% right, and then you're probably left with like 10% of people, which if they'll actually have a video to follow on, it might help them with setting it up. Yeah, so at the moment I'm using the RealCam heavy lens sharp in 4K with DLSS quality at 125 scaling. I'm also using the vibrant version, so the last updated version that it has been dropped in now. And I'm also following the SnowyMoon settings that you'll find in a vibrant version. So basically, if you download the vibrant version, open it up, get yourself the presets into your reshade folder, and then just follow the SnowyMoon settings that you've got in there, and that is the preset that I'm running now. And also I'm running this with light and C, not D. And if you want to get the same look as I've got in my game now, this is Skybox 7 from PNG. What time is it? 9:22 in the morning. Brothers TV, thanks so much for the sub, mate. Appreciate it. I'm just agreeing, because normally you'd get all of the information in the messages. If you've not received that for whatever reason, just drop me a message and I'm going to send you all of that through. Because what normally you get is the full setup along with the videos. If you did not get that, just ping me a message on Patreon and I'm going to send everything for you. I'm just agreeing. Yeah, the RealCam it's both for ETS and ATS. V1, V2 and V3 are different between ETS and ATS, but the RealCam preset, it works the same for both games. Oh, you've got that? That's very good, I'm glad to hear that. Actually, we could overtake. Oh wow. That was a bold move. But don't even try to pull up now, because what is this traffic? just drop to 85 and just follow. Just to Greek, I'm using this Sim Magic Alpha wheel. I use that for sim racing as well. If you only run an ETS2, you don't really need to get a that kind of a wheel. You can start off with Logitech. If that's your first wheel, you could go for Logitech. It depends how much money you want to spend on that. The next step from a Logitech, because that would be the entry point for a steering wheel, I would skip Thrustmaster now and go for Moza if you want to get something better and not gear or belt driven and get a direct wheel drive. I'll go for Moza. If it's too much, then just stick with Logitech for now. Then you say watching your is like therapy. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that it calms you down, mate. Moza is the goat of sim racing. Maybe not a goat. However, if you're looking at the aspects of price and the product, you'll be right. Because it's very well, it depends. I would say that it's inexpensive in comparison to other wheels, but you could get yourself a good setup for like £400-500, similar in euros. Where if you're looking into, I don't know, Sim Magic or Simicube setups, you're looking at, I don't know, £1,000 upwards, £1,000 to £3,000, depending on your steering wheel and everything. So if you're looking at the aspect of price to product, you think it's overrated? I mean, I've not owned a Moza, so I wouldn't know. But what I'm gonna say though, when I started my journey with wheels and all of this, I don't know, around 7 years ago, and I've owned like Thrustmaster wheels in the past and everything. Whoever is getting into sim racing or any kind of sim driving, this is the best time that you could actually start, because if you're looking at 5-6 years ago, you would have Logitech and Thrustmaster, and then the next step would be Fanatec, which I'm not. I mean, Fanatec is fine. I'm not the biggest fan of Fanatec, but Fanatec is fine. But then the amount of money they had to drop in the Fanatec setups was crazy. Like, you'd go from a Logitech setup for $250 to a Fanatec setup for like, I don't know, £700-800. So there was no middleman in there. How many screens? I've got a one screen, a 4K 32-inch curved, and then I'm using Tobii Eye Tracker to look around. I'm just a Greek. You know what? I'll still. It's a cheaper entry for direct drive wheels. So, Darren Clark, thanks so much for the subway. As I said, maybe go with the Logitech first. See if you like it. Or if you want to wait a bit longer, save up a bit more, and then get a Moza, it will work for you as well. You could even get the Moza R3, which is way cheaper than I do, my mate. And the GPS mod, this comes with the Gloover's man. so it's not a separate GPS mod. Ferisha, how you doing, my mate? Unfortunately, I'm unable to translate that at the moment. If you'd want to just send that in English, I'll be more than happy to answer your question, or just to understand what you've written down. Unfortunately, I do not speak Portuguese that well for me to understand that. Yeah, I'm just agreeing. If you're thinking like about just having the setup and actually using it, and you know that you're gonna play games with it, then might as well just save it for Mozza. You know, it might make sense in your case. And I understand that everyone's financial situation might be a bit different. But at the beginning, when I was buying my first wheel, I would wait an extra 2 months to get a direct drive over a belt-driven wheel, because the difference is just, you know, it's a huge difference between a belt-driven or a gear-driven to a direct drive. Even like a Mozza R3 or R5, the weaker kind of a basis, they'll still give you a very good feel. Praying for something not to stop in front of me. Played in VR? Yes, I played in VR for around an hour. I felt very off after that. Like I mentioned already, I wouldn't call myself very sensitive, but when I played it, I just felt a bit off. I didn't feel dizzy or anything like that, but it's just a weird feeling, to be honest. I'm using the physics mod by Izuan Bakar for all of the trucks that I've got. Also, this truck has an extended physics def in it as well. We're back 20 minutes to break. Well, happy days then. Do you eat during the night shift, or do you eat after your night shift? Guys, because we're getting near Bucharest. We've driven this road already. What we're gonna do, we're gonna stop at the side of the road. And we've got one more new thing to kind of showcase that I've not actually covered on my channel yet. You can get all of the roads in the paid update. All the roads have been narrowed, so they're using the new narrow kind of a prefab. So we're just gonna go to Slobozia. And we're gonna drive the road from Slobozia down. Camera trucking, I'm using OBS to run my streams. Yeah, everything in here has been narrowed. So we could just have a look at the narrow roads in here. Just gonna reset my navigation. Let's say that we're gonna go to another 30 kilometers or so. Yeah, so the whole National Road 21 is using the narrow roads now. It gives a way more realistic feel. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn down the traffic a little bit. This might be a bit much. Talking about the realistic feel of the road, like the narrow prefabs, they're looking amazing. Well, not the prefabs, the road itself. Well, the prefabs have changed to that as well. Well, on your back home. Glad to hear that, mate. How did it go? Glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Prepack, I mean, I can turn the volume up, but it's already quite high, to be honest. Like even the sounds itself. David, how you doing? What graphics mods I'm using? PNG, SnowyMoon V2 and Project Ultimate ReShade RealCam preset. Bogdan, man, I'm telling you that the road feels different. Like, it was nice with the normal roads, but the narrow roads are... Oh, Pippak, I see. Yeah, I'm not sure what would cause it though. Oh, Pippack, I see. I didn't know that. Pippack, I guess they should not be deciding for you, mate. I'm happy they feel like that. Then next, have I tried the off-road maps? Which maps in specific? Because I know that there's few maps. If you could name one. I've tried off-road on this map. I've not really tried any off-road maps. I know that there's few maps that have off-road terrain, but I'm not very familiar with them. I don't know if he was ignoring you, he was just dropping a message in between when he was drifting in there, so he might just not see the message. Or you said something in Spanish to him last time that he did not like. I don't know, choose the version. Perfect, you have a nice break, mate. Elite Monk 2K, hi there, my mate. Yeah, go ahead with your question, mate. Bogdan RealCam shader, mate. That's what it is when I go outside. Bogdan, why is the traffic 50 kilometers an hour? Is that the restriction in this road? Elite Monk 2K, I would say that you use graphics mods with SnowyMoon. Now, SnowyMoon V2 looks better than base game, but it's the weather mods or the reshades that will actually, well, SnowyMoon, graphics mods, and then reshades to enhance it further. But like weather mods and graphic mods like PNG or JBX will change the lighting itself. Give you different skyboxes. PNG will give you textures as well, so you can use the 16K weather pack in the workshop. However, it's good for a free pack, I'll say it like that. It's for a free version, that might be a good deal. Derek said, am I using eye tracker? Yes, I'm using Tubby eye tracker. Derek, man, thanks so much, man. Well, the whole road has a speed limit of 50 now. You're removing your beginner sticker, yeah? Bogdan, you know what? I'm looking at the tree lines and the angles in the back. And I'm wondering, in Florida it looks a bit different. Do you know why? Because the profile goes down. We're actually working like 4 or 5 meters below the road level. How do you want me to go 100 kilometers an hour? I mean, if you take 5, would you traffic 0? Or I'll put a 1. I'll put a 1 now. Bogdan, thank you so much for showing me how to do it. Perfect, that's I'm glad to hear that, man. Bogdan, wait, delete that message, please. I know that you're bored, but I'm just a Greek. Yes, I'm in the middle of it now. I'm creating it now. Well, not as we speak, I'm driving now, but like in a time frame, I'm actually developing it now. Still take a bit of time, but I think it'll improve it as a whole package. I mean, PNG will still be the superior way, but whenever you want to use something light, or you want to use something quick on the convoy, or you're within your better versions, or you just want to use one not very complicated thing to improve it, I think it's a good way to go. We'll see once I release it, you'll see. Hey Bogdan, that traffic's driving me crazy. If we set it at 70, like 80 would be fine. PNG mod on it's only available on PNG website. Anything that's online, it's a pirated version of it. It's not an alternative, it's just a stolen version. That's what it is. So why my truck looks like shaking? Because it is shaking. It doesn't look like it's shaking. It's actually shaking. Like if you have a look at the truck, the cabin is working when I speed up and I brake. The whole cabin is moving, so it doesn't just look like it's shaking. It's actually shaking. Well, because of eye track as well, I'm looking around the truck. That as well. 5% stiffness. When you have a look in a real truck, how it looks on the road, you see that the whole cabin is working. As well, normally in real life when you build the roads, they're not laid perfectly flat, so then I beg you, do not play with my config. Then if that's gonna make you vomit, then do not do that, please. You want to keep yourself safe. So if it's making you feel not good, then do not do it. You know, you need to be driving with something that you're comfortable with, you know. Jarek, siema panie. Witam na streamie. Moazari, how you doing, my mate? But I can see that it's past your time. What time is it at your place now? Project car or something. I'd want to build a drift car at some point. I don't know. I'd want to be able to drift in real life, so... Ja, co tu, przecież ten nick ma tyle lat, że... Aż takiej złej pamięci... Znaczy mam złą pamięć, ale aż takiej złej pamięci nie mam. Monk 2K. I doubt they'll have a virus on it, but well, it's downloaded from an unverified link, so that might cause it. Nie widziałeś, masz takiego streamera? A to takie, wiesz, są takie mało profesjonalne streamy. Bogdan, I mean, I'd wanna get something like a BMW 7 Series or the US8. 2001, 2002, and actually get a look in it, right? Dzięki, Jarek. Dzięki wielkie. Coś tam, wiesz, coś tam dodaje, jakieś filmiki. Coś tam się zawsze dzieje po prostu, nie? It's 7 AM at your place. That's not bad. 17th of Feb, where you're a whole day ahead. Oh, Elite Monk 2K. Just having a look now. Sometimes when you try to download something, the first like couple of downloads, it's just going to download an ad that is located within the link. E36? Yeah. I know that a car like that will have to be the second car, but... because I'm not going to use it as my first car. No spoko co leci, już zacząłem we wrześniu i miałem te 50 subów, czy tam ileś nawet mniej, ale jakoś to się tak rozrosło, wiesz? A Miata would be nice, no. I mean, it's a smaller car. Where is that? What city is that? What country? I know a lot of countries and cities, but I'm not educated about this one. South Korea, that's nice. Jarek, no wiadomo, że się dobry content zawsze ogląda. Tego trzeba działać jakościowo. Bogdan, but that car also costs quite a lot as well. Super from 90s, mate. I don't know if you're aware of the prices of that. It's crazy. Yeah. Like 20-30k euros for a car that you're gonna drift in. Ja nie ma problemu. Ja przeważnie po angielsku prowadzę streamy, ale już o takiej godzinie to jeden czor tak naprawdę. More of a weekend car, yeah, well. But then what? Then you go your main car, your drift car, and your weekend car? Elite Monk 2K, yeah, sometimes it's not just when you download from mod sites, but even if you share mods from genuine links, you might still do that. Yeah, Bogdan, we usually rent cars when we go somewhere. I mean, if I'm flying over to Poland, I can look at it. What car we rented last? BMW 7 Series? It's always a AMG or BMW. Kiedy do Polski? Ciężko powiedzieć. Na razie nie planuję. Ciężko powiedzieć. I'm just a Greek. Thanks so much for being on the stream, mate. Thank you. Yeah, Moise, it's looking very good. Okay, what have we got ahead of us? We can pass the next two villages, we might call it a day. How long have we been going on for? 2 hours and 15 minutes, so yeah. Would have another 15-20 minutes. What do you mean, what did I rent the car for? Well, for modding. Yeah, Miles, to be honest, well, there's still turns in here and hills, but it depends, because there's also places that are literally flat. Truck model, it's the MAN TG3 by Gloover. Yeah, I rented a 7 full. I don't remember, my brother books it. He's renting the house, so I wouldn't know. Jak może szybciej, bo nie wiem, na razie nie planuję, więc Bogdan, when I'm ending the live, I might go for another 5 hours. Another 5 hours. Yeah, Moyes, it's the Gloover's GPS. Bogdan, look. Hello Monk 2K, thanks so much, mate. Appreciate it. We have 14 kilometers left. Yeah. Looks incredible. Are you talking about the graphics or the truck mod? Because you can use SnowyMoon and ReShade in Truckers MP. You won't be able to use PNG, but SnowyMoon and ReShade you can use that without any issues. So some of it, because I'm running PNG, SnowyMoon and ReShade. So you can use SnowyMoon and ReShade, which will still improve your look. Yeah, Moyes, I've got my ReShade for Flight Simulator available as well. That I've released them a long time ago, and also the RealCam preset looks very good with Flight Simulator. when you have a look on how I set up the tone maps, the reshade itself is at default brightness and default contrast, so it looks good in other games, but then I'm just using SnowyMoon to under contrast that, so it should look good without like SnowyMoon adjustments in other games as well. I've got the add-ons, and well, I've been playing Flight Sim for a long time now. I'm still struggling to kind of get it to run as smooth as I'm getting my ETS2 to run smooth. Elliot Perry, thanks so much, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, mate. Because I bought a few airports, I'll probably have to buy the Phoenix 820 as well. But yeah, I might have a few questions. Yeah, I know that. You know, well, I kind of know how to reach anything I want in any game. But regarding the smoothness of the Flight Sim, like, I don't understand how some of the settings work. And maybe it's not that I don't understand how they work, I don't understand the logic behind those settings. So I might need to spend some, but at the moment, the build in Florida, I'm doing the weather mod. I'm working on another presets for RealCam. Squeezing Microsoft Flight Simulator in there. I'm already looking at a couple of games now, and I'll still, yeah, I'll have to finish some of the I'll have to finish some of the projects that I've got going on to actually start the next thing. Elliot Perry, that is a very good question, and I've got an answer for that. So, I've not really thought much about simulators and stuff for most of my life. Between, like, I don't know, 13 and 18 or 19. When I was a child, I spent a lot of time with my grandpa driving the truck. Well, he would be driving and I'll be sitting on the passenger seat. I also grew up in Poland, so we drove a lot of picturesque kind of roads and drives, and I spent a lot of time in the cabin as a child. Then I did not really do that when I was growing up. Well, since I was like 10 years old, I stopped. And I don't know, I just kind of, well, I have a truck driving license myself. But it was always like kind of reasoning with me, and wanted to recreate as realistic as possible visuals to just enjoy it on, you know, my screen. Transport Legend, how you doing, my mate? Hey, what graphics? I'm using PNG, SnowyMoon V2 and Project Ultimate ReShade RealCam preset. Yeah, don't worry about the cats, it's all good. Elliot Perry, yeah, I'm using the increased seat view mod to get the extended camera settings. Well, this one I actually made this mod myself because that truck is not supported with the increased seat mod. But if you have a look on the video on my channel, around 3 or 4 videos back, you have the full tutorial on how I set up my camera. Elliot Perry, I'm using the SimMagic Alpha on the aluminum sim racing rig with SimForge pedals. It's like a sim racing rig that I use for ETS2 and ATS, but it's not a truck setup at all. I do not have a PlayStation, I only got a PC. I had PlayStation 4 back in the day. Hey, thanks so much for the sub, mate. Helipad, that's a good setup as well. Head tracking is very important. I mean, it's not, you can run it without it, but head tracking changes a lot. In a lot of mods, yeah. Okay guys, we're gonna end the drive in a second. I'm just looking for a sensible place to stop. Yeah, Bogdan, you have to give me a few minutes though, yeah? Okay, we're gonna stop in here. Might be fine in here. Okay guys, thanks so much for being on the stream. Thank you so much for all the comments, likes and any kind of interactions that you left while I was being on the stream. I hope that you guys have a good evening, night, day, wherever you are located at. And yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.